The Minnesota Twins. How could you forget them? Okay, seriously. The Minnesota Twins last year, 94-68. They won the American League Championship, Central Division Series, but then they lost to the Yankees, four straight games. Okay, next. Oh yeah, by the way, Pear Bear, he says Minnesota has the sickest ballpark of all time. Okay, next year you can look at them again to repeat. They will win 97 games next year, and they will be number one, and they actually will make it to the American League Championship Series, but just to lose to the Baltimore Orioles. Okay, um, for pitching, they got Scott Baker, 12-9, 4.49 ERA. He went 170 innings with 148 Ks. Next year, you can definitely look down and put up 15 wins. Okay, 15 wins, a 4.3 ERA, 108 innings with 150 strikeouts. Scott Baker is one of those guys that he's not really that good, but he can fool you at times when need be. They also got Nick Blackburn. Blackburn, I'm sorry, he sucks. Just trade him away. Trade Blackburn and trade Baker, okay? Like, seriously. Those are two players you should trade. They have Nick Blackburn went 10-12 with a 5.42 ERA. Okay? No, a 5.42. That means 5 runs. 5, maybe 6 runs allowed every game he pitches in. He had 161 innings pitched with 68 strikeouts. Okay? He's decent with innings. Strikeouts, he sucks. They got Francisco Liriano, who had arguably his best season of all time. He went 14-10 with a 3.68 ERA, 191 innings with 201 strikeouts. Next year, an easy 17-game winner, okay, with a 3.3 ERA. Okay, 17-game winner right away. That's what he's capable of, and that's what he will do next year. Okay, he will be in the top 5 with most strikeouts in the American League, no doubt. They also got Carl Pavano. Pavano, he was phenomenal last year, okay? 17-11 with a 3.75 ERA. The ERA could be better, but his record is great for Minnesota, and he had 221 innings pitched. He's not a strikeout guy. He's a contact guy, a ground ball, pop-up, that kind of guy, that kind of pitcher. He only had 117 strikeouts. Next year, easy 20-game winner. You look down to put up 20 wins with a 3.4 ERA and lead the majors and lead the American League in shutouts. Next year, they also have Kevin Slowey. Slowey went 13-6 with a 4.45 ERA. He had 155 innings pitched, 116 strikeouts, and he's one of those decent guys. Minnesota isn't really that good with starting pitching, but it's the offense that gets them good. Slowly next year, looking at to put up, go down to 11 wins, go up from 13-6 to 11-9, have 9 losses instead of 6. Look at them to do better in ERA with a 4.1, and make it to the 125 strikeout mark. Okay, they got Joe Nathan and Matt Capps. Matt Capps most likely will be the setup man for Joe Nathan. Capps went 5-3, 2.37 ERA, with 59 strikeouts. They also got Joe Nathan, 2-2, 2.10 ERA, 68 innings, 89 strikeouts, but that was all in 2009. He was injured last year, so this year he might make a comeback player of the year. You can definitely look at Joe Nathan, if not do better than how he did last year in 2009. Okay? Look at Nathan to put up at least like 49 saves. Look at him to maybe go past the 50 mark in saves. Look at him to have a 2.2 ERA. And Matt Capps, look at him to get 20 saves next year with a 2.4 ERA. They also have, for catching, Joe Mauer. He had 9 home runs, 75 RBIs, a 327 batting average, and a 402 on base percentage. Joe Mauer, he's one of those guys that the new ballpark, Target Field, affected a lot. Joe Mauer hit 28 home runs with 95 RBIs in '09. Okay? With that being said, it just goes to show how much this new ballpark plays into it. But the thing with this ballpark is that the team had a 20-point higher team average than they did when they were in, what's it called? The Dome, in the Metrodome. Okay? Like, seriously, Joe Mauer, you can definitely look at him to go 12, if not 15 home runs next year. Keep his good RBIs, go up to 80, have a 340 batting average, or a 409 on base percentage. He's definitely going to win Gold Glove again. Joe Mauer is just an amazing catcher, and he's definitely should, will, and always will be an all-star player. Okay? If he keeps it up like this. Okay? Like, seriously, Joe Mauer. Who would not want him as a catcher? He's great offensively and defensively, and you can trust him. They got Justin Moore now. 18 home runs, 56 ribbies, 345 batting average with a 437 on base percentage. With that being said, he was amazing, okay? But what happened was that he got injured in July as he was facing Toronto. As he was sliding it, here's what happened. He hit a double, and then as he was sliding into second, no, he hit a single, but as he was trying to steal base, but as he slid into second, his head hit Marco Scudero's knee, which damaged it a lot. With that being, like, when you hit someone in the knee, the head to the knee, it hurts a lot, but he had a concussion, so he had to end the season there. But he would have easily put up 30 home runs. So next year, 35 home runs, 100 RBIs, a 330 batting average, of 390 on base percentage, okay? Matt Tolbert, a home run, 18 RBIs, 230 batting average, 293 on base percentage. Only playing 42 games, but if I was Ron Gardenhire, I would make those 42 games his only games because he's not really that good. They got Danny Valencia, 7 home runs, 40 RBIs. That's good. With a 311 batting average. Keep him at third base. Okay, you will see him next year to hit 15 home runs, 60 RBIs with a 320 batting average. Okay? Like, seriously, he's going to be a good third baseman. He's good defensively. He's young. He's one of the young talent. Okay, so he's definitely going to be good there in Minnesota. They also got Alexi Casilla. A home run, 20 RBIs, 276 batting average, and a 331 on base percentage. Next year, look at him to put up 2 home runs, 30 RBIs, a 280 batting average, and a 340 on base percentage. He was injured, but he's not going to be one of those guys that do good with RBIs. Not even close. Sorry. Okay. Now for the outfield, Michael Kadire. 14 homers, 81 RBIs, with a 271 batting average. He had a 336 on base percentage, okay? Next year, definitely look at him to put up at least 20 home runs with 100 RBIs, 290 batting average, with a 384 on base percentage. Kubel, 21 home runs, 92 RBIs, 249 batting average. Next year, look at him to put up 30 home runs, 95 RBIs, 280 batting average. Okay, the Nod span, 3 home runs, 58 RBIs, 264 batting average. Delman Young, 21 home runs, 112 RBIs, 298 batting average. Okay, now with Kadire, he was great in the Metrodome. Again, the ballpark played into effect. Same with all the other players, except Delman Young. He actually improved. Delman Young, he definitely was on a listing for Comeback Player of the Year. He is amazing, Delman Young. He was amazing last year. I'm not going to say he's amazing in general, but last year he was. Maybe he might be having a good season just that one time, and then he's going to suck next year. Probably not. You can definitely look at him to put up 25 home runs next year, but decrease from 112 to 99 RBIs, just missing that 100 mark. They also got Jim Thome. Jim Thome, 25 home runs, 59 ribbies, 283 batting average, and 276 at-bats. With that being said, Oh, by the way, he's at 583 home runs right now. So 589. So next year, you can definitely look at him past 600 mark. Okay, Jim told me next year, look at him to get 30 home runs, 90 RBIs with 320 batting average. That's if he plays full time. If he doesn't, then decrease it by like 5 home runs per 150 at bats he misses. Okay, next year Minnesota, they're gonna win it again because that's what they do. They win, and they have an amazing record. And also Ron Gardenhire, he won Manager of the Year as he should. Okay, well that's my take on the Minnesota Twins. Thank you. I know the video probably seemed kind of dull to you, but I'm gonna change my methods as in my next video about Milwaukee. Okay, thank you. Watch Milwaukee too, so you can see how I change. Have fun.